I welcome everyone to my channel. This is the second part about the best sniper rifles in the game. If you haven't watched the first part, I recommend watching it first and then returning to the second. Don't forget to put your finger up and subscribe, this will stimulate me to make new videos. And we will start with the Icebreaker. The Icebreaker has a 6-fold sniper scope, mark the opponent for 3 seconds, and marked targets receive extra damage. This is a very universal rifle and is great for team play. Good damage with a high rate of fire, along with highlighting opponents, will make you an indispensable member of the team. There is only a small nuisance, this is a strong recoil. But over time you learn to cope with it. It is also an excellent solution to use an Icebreaker paired with other weapons, such as Orion. First, you highlight the enemy, and then deal increased damage with the main weapon. I repeat, the Icebreaker is an excellent rifle for team play. There is enough damage to win a sniper duel, plus you help team members in close combat by highlighting opponents. Next is Stormbringer. The gun appeared in the game relatively recently, and not everyone has had time to get used to it, including me. Of the features, each third hit from this rifle slows down the enemy and causes increased damage. There are 2 indicators on the scope, and when they are filled, the next shot will be with higher damage than usual. Otherwise, the gun have medium damage and very rapid firing, but I have difficulties with a new type of scope. I can't get used to it in any way. That's why I rarely play with it. You need to hit only the head, the damage to the body is quite low, and if the enemy used stims, then the rifle turns into a real fly swatter. If you don't get along with a new scope as well like me, then rifle can be used as a shotgun, just run forward with it without a scope, and get the knife out in time. For me, this gun is heavy. I haven't learned how to play with it yet, but some people play very good with this. The most important thing is to learn how to move correctly from side to side with it, then more shots will hit the head. It also seemed to me that it is better to play with this gun without auto guidance, because very often when playing with a Stormbringer, auto guidance works against you. Of the features, only a 4x optical zoom and that's all. But the lack of features did not prevent Mercury from being ENG until recently. Mercury used to be much more powerful and I can be wrong, but I think it was faster firing. Now the time between shots is much higher than that of other fly swatchers, also you often miss because you move faster than you shoot. But if you get used to such steady shooting, you can show good results. This is a great gun for 30 and 40 levels, but you can also play on the 50th, although you will experience difficulties. Icebreaker and Stormbringer will shoot you in a sniper tool, but if you don't get into trouble and play carefully with the team, then as I said earlier, you can achieve good results. Okay, not a stick, but a scout. I thought for a long time to include him or not in the list, and decided to include him anyway, as a tribute to the old days. Of the features 2x scope. Increased movement speed. Everyone used it as a boost, no one used it as a rifle, but now that the speed of movement with assault rifles has been increased, the scout has simply become unnecessary. You don't use it because the very weak damage to the body and to the head and the scope of only 2x make this rifle unplayable.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? I got another gang story to tell, Pete, about how a black nigga was born in hell. And right then and there, it's confused, cause a nigga can't escape the gangs and the dope. Damn, and when it's black on black, that makes it shitty. Can't survive in the Compton city. And less bit, cause when you grow up in the hood, you got to claim the city. It's not that you have to.
That's all I have. If there are any topics interesting to you, write in the comments, I will try to tell you about them. I hope you liked the video. See you in the game.